What's good, everybody? The voice of the WGC back in the building. Now, as you can see, Tony Khan got another one of these quote-unquote announcement for us. Can't you tell? Can't you just listen to my tone? Listen to the tone of my voice? And tell that I'm excited for this? Can't you tell? My goodness. Now, I see what he's doing. That's all this is just, it's free marketing. It's free. Even if it's just for one episode of Dynamite, you're getting everybody curious, so they're gonna tune in. Especially, oh my goodness, let me talk about this right quick. Especially after that disaster, that utter disaster that Raw After Mania was. Tony Khan is definitely about to gas up this announcement like crazy. But the thing is like, it's just the way he organizes these announcements. Because what comes out of his mouth is making it seem like you're going to be blown away by these announcements. Like it's going to be something that is going to shake up the IWC and wrestling in general forever. That's what these announcements seem like, the way he talks about them. But it's not. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm loving every minute of AEW All Access. I've added that to my favorite shows list. I'm loving what I'm seeing. So I'm not saying that the show is lackluster. I never said that. But you don't need to take up TV time for these kind of announcements, all right? You could have just posted this on Twitter. These aren't really major things, you feel me? Adam Cole returning, that is big. That is huge. That's huge. But the TV show? Come on, bruh. You could have just posted that on Twitter. Simple. What about the big guns? Let's talk about the big guns. Let's talk about AEW Fight Forever. What's up with AEW Fight Forever, I mean, we get it. They're in the middle of a lawsuit right now. But hello? Nothing? Let's go ahead and backpedal a little bit. The last time we saw something was at IGN FanFest. And keeping it a stack, they didn't show anything. Really. Couple seconds. It was alright, but it wasn't really nothing to get you out your seat. And then you fast forward even more to this past big gaming convention called PAX East. Now the funny thing is, THQ was actually there. THQ Nordic was there in attendance. But the only game they had to show was SpongeBob and some racing game. No Fight Forever, but Evil Uno was there though. So I'm curious, did Evil Uno answer any questions about Fight Forever? Or did he just show up as a fan and went there to play the games like we would do? Like, what's the current status of AEW Fight Forever? Like I said, I know they're in the middle of a lawsuit, but what is the level of this? Where are they currently at? Where does it currently stand? Where does it currently stand? Because when you talk about huge announcements, I mean, there is nothing more huge than Fight Forever. Literally. I mean, Jay White, that would be a huge announcement right there. Jay White debuting. I mean, not debuting because he's already been on AEW, but Jay White signing a contract with AEW, that is a huge announcement right there. But aside from that, if it's not that, and if it's not Fight Forever, what else could possibly be a major announcement? Seriously. I'm just keeping it real. What else besides those two things occurring is a major announcement? What else do you possibly have to get off your chest, Tony? Or is this just a bunch of gibberish polished up to make it seem like it's the best thing ever? What is it? I'm curious. What is it? So let's go ahead and go down the list. And here's what I think that it could possibly be. Number one, the UK dates. Oh my goodness, they are starving for dates. They are starving. Shout out to all my UK folks out there. Yes, sir. Shout out to all my UK folks out there. I know y'all starving out there. Tony Khan, do not be surprised if you get a knock on your door or a knock on AEW, period. Somebody tapping you on the shoulder and being like, "Oi, bruv." Don't be surprised if you get that knock soon from some impatient UK fans, because they have been starving, and rightfully so. Get it over with and give them the dates. Come on now. You already announced a whole entire Canada tour, right? What's up with the UK? Huh? When you going to London? Come on. What's up, Tony? They're waiting. So that's one possibility. The UK dates. Number 2, another TV show. Number 3, maybe an app. Now, I'm not going to lie. I would love this because I hate jumping from the TNT app to the TBS app to this. I'm tired of that. What I want is one app that has everything in AEW tied in it. Everything in AEW tied into one streaming app. I would love that. Just like WWE had the WWE Network, I want AEW to have something similar to that. I would love that. So maybe it could be an app. Maybe it's a new pay-per-view. Maybe it's a new pay-per-view because there's 12 months in a calendar year. But AEW has less than 10 major pay-per-views. So maybe it's a new pay-per-view. Maybe. Who knows? Maybe AEW is going full international. Maybe they're going to Canada. Maybe they're going to the UK. Maybe they're going even further. Maybe they're going to Brazil. Who knows? There's endless possibilities of where this could go. But the main thing that the fans are itching for, the main thing that the fans want, is Fight Forever. The fans have been waiting for this game for so long. The hype is slowly dying down, but a lot of fans are still excited. All y'all out there who make memes and everything, deep down, you know you can't contain your excitement. You're excited for this game. You don't want to admit it, but you're excited for this game. Oh, this game is never coming out. You're excited, and you're going to be sitting here playing this game secretly. Even though you don't want to broadcast it, you're going to be sitting here playing the game, and you're going to have a blast on it. We know. But that's what everybody's waiting for you to come out here and say that the game is going to drop on this specific date. Because there always seems to be a hurdle whenever you mention this game. Oh, it's coming out this day. It's coming out this month. Oh, possible release date, possible this. Like, there's so many obstacles. There's so many hurdles this game has had to jump. It has never been just a straightforward day. Never been a straightforward month where we know exactly what we're getting, when we're getting it. There's never been a time, ever. And every time we're getting close, there's always something that blocks it off. Ever. All the time. So when is that time going to come? We're going to be able to walk out on Wednesday night or at a pay-per-view or whenever. And you're going to be able to grab that mic and tell the world that AEW Fight Forever will be releasing on this specific date. When is that time going to come? Because outside of that, I'm not going to lie to you. A lot of people don't really care. I mean, like I said, I'm going to watch the full show, Love Dynamite. And after seeing the card, I'm definitely tuning in. And the possibility, there's a lot of possibilities that could happen tonight too. So I'm definitely tuning in. But I'm talking about the casuals. The people who don't really watch wrestling anymore. The people that prefer WWE. the people that are going to be tuning in for one night, what are you going to do to make those fans stay and pay attention to your product tonight? What are you going to do, Tony? What do you have to show? Come on, just look at this. Just look at this. Look at this. This is something I've dreamed of for years, says Khan. It's a huge milestone for AEW, and I can't wait to talk about it. There will be fans around the world who will be excited. It is one of the most important announcements ever in AEW. When you say stuff like that, you really are creating lots of false hope. I hope you know that. Because when you say this, and if you do not deliver tonight on Dynamite, you think that those Raw after Mania tweets were bad with fire events. You're going to get the same exact backlash if this is not a major announcement. I'm not even joking. I'm not even joking. So I hope that everything is in line. I hope so, because in my honest opinion, it just seems like more clickbait. Tony Khan, this is not the time to joke around, especially with Vince McMahon back in charge, or potentially back in charge. I think he is. After watching Raw after Mania, I think that Vince McMahon is in the driver's seat, and he is ready to send this company straight back down to rock bottom after everything that Triple H did to it, and after all the blood, sweat, and tears Triple H invested into WWE, building it up. I think Vince McMahon is ready to crash it right back down. So, after what we witnessed on Raw after Mania, Tony Khan, this is your opportunity. This is your moment to bring back all of those diehard fans that you once lost. Those diehard fans that you lost, or those casuals that you lost. This is your opportunity to bring them back, and bring them back permanently. What do you have to offer tonight? The perfect scenario would be Jay White and AEW Fight Forever and the UK dates. Or AEW Fight Forever, Jay White, and not only the UK dates, but a whole international schedule. That would be the perfect scenario tonight. But I'm not getting my hopes up. I'm going to watch the show, and whatever happens, happens. And I'm going to tell you this, subscribers, so should you. Don't get your hopes up and be in the comment section talking about, oh, I hope it's Fight Forever. Nah, because you are going to watch that show and you are going to be disappointed like you have been for the past few months and the past few years. It's not going to be Fight Forever. We all know it's not going to be Fight Forever. So just sit here, grab your snacks, and enjoy the show like everybody else. We may want it to be Fight Forever, but it's not going to be. And if it is, great. But I'm sticking with my prediction. I don't think it's going to be. But anyways, that all wraps it up for the video. We will see what this big announcement is. We'll see. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share, and most importantly, Tony Khan, Kenny Omega, THQ, Ukes. As bad as 2K23 is, we all have one question. The WGC has one question. Where the hell is Fight Forever?